Please don't make those noises. Please stop.
What's
No
wrong?
more.
I don't understand the issue.
I think the problem is that you don't understand the issue.
Hey guys, Inevitable
Darky
Orchid here,
Orchid.
aka Tiny Giant, bringing you another video. Now last time I tried to teach you how to play the lesbian lizard lolly Neeko. It didn't exactly work out, so we had to do something else. Now don't worry about it, I'm still a Mastery 3 Neeko, and I'm more than happy to educate you peons.
Oh, fuck.
Now, Neeko and I have one thing in common, and that is that we are both incredibly talented when it comes to ladies. In fact, I am so good with the ladies that people have started calling me a white knight, the noblest of the noble. Now, being the noble white knight I am, I know you don't have time to read this whole long, boring backstory, so I took the time to come up with a shorter, better one for the time being. Neeko was on a quest to become the ultimate gamer girl, but she just couldn't get that epic victory royale. So her and her girlfriend Nidalee decided that they would eliminate all of the rest of the competition by destroying them on the Summoner's Rift.
I'm gonna start E, because I fucking hate myself.
That sounds good. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to play Neeko, but more importantly, I'm going to teach you how to be a level 100 Coochie Crusader like me. Remember the time Bowser said the N-word and it was such a big deal that Nintendo had to patch it out of the game?
Wait, what?
Did you not know about that?
No. Obviously, I don't...
In Mario Kart 8, when they released a trailer for it, he makes some grunting sound that sounds exactly like the N-word. First up with Neeko is her passive, Who Wore It Better. Neeko is able to make herself look like an allied champion on her team. The effect lasts until either she uses an ability or takes damage from an enemy champion. This ability is pretty gimmicky since pretending to be another champion doesn't usually stop them from actually attacking you, and Neeko is squishier than something squishy. Despite it mostly being for a gimmick, it does have a few uses. For example, if you ult while disguised as another champion, the enemy team cannot see your ult charging up. Another interesting thing about the passive is that Neeko gains the auto attack range of any champion she disguises herself as. This does not affect her auto attack damage, but it can be useful in certain situations.
I've seen pretty much everything with John Cena.
Oh,
no.
fuck! Oh no!
I'm out of there, brother.
Oh no!
I'm out of there, brother.
Now you might have noticed that I died here, but the important thing is that Vayne didn't. And what is Vayne? That's right! A girl! White Knight tip number 1. Always sacrifice your own well-being for the girl. Girls love a nice guy, and it's really important that you keep bringing up just how nice a guy you are, just to make sure they know that you are in fact a nice guy. Always be willing to go down for her.
If I hit an R, can you kill Akali?
Maybe? Yes.
I didn't even mean to press R, to be honest with you. She kind of just walked right into me.
White Knight tip number 2. Become a discount shopper. What do women love? Buying things. But if you're like me, you spent all your money on the Bakugan reboot, so obviously you don't have any money left. Clearly, you're not going to become just fiscally responsible or start saving your money. So if you really want to impress the ladies, you gotta learn the ways to always get the best deals. That's where your Q comes in. Kyle, remember that time you had frosted tips?
No, I don't. No. What? Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm too busy saving your life in League of Legends.
Neeko's Q is called Blooming Ball Blast. Neeko throws out a splash of damage as an AoE. If it kills a minion or hits a champion or epic monster, it detonates a second time. If this happens again, it detonates again. It's basically 3 abilities for the price of 1. What's great about this ability is that you only have to press it once. Luxie, twice. Ziggs W, twice. ASOL Q, twice. Anivia Q, twice. Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? The cost to payoff ratio on this thing is mondo good.
It is Jake Long.
Yeah, Jake Long, American Dragon.
It's American Dragon Jake Long.
Yeah, that's what it was. He had black hair with green frosted tips. Neeko's W is called That's the Wrong One, Oni-chan. Neeko turns invisible as well as spawning a clone of her current appearance, which moves forward in a direction of her choosing. Both her and the clone also gain a brief burst of movement speed. Now the cool thing about this ability is that it actually gives her passive some utility, since the clone that's created takes on whatever appearance has when it's cast. So if Neeko looks like a Lowy, so will the clone. If it looks like Ezreal, so will the clone. And if Neeko looks like my ex Karen, I promise, I've changed. Please, I just want to see the kids. Just one last time. Please. Neeko's E, aka Shittier Zyra E, sends forward a tangling spiral? Okay. This projectile passes through enemies in a straight line, rooting them. It moves pretty slowly, but if it hits 2 or more targets, it increases in speed and in range. Since Neeko's base defensive growths are about as low as a marksman's, without any way to peel enemies off of herself should be way too easy to blow up. The root starts off really short, being only half a second, but at max level it caps out about 1.5 seconds, so it's still shorter than Zyra's against Brand Ashe.
I think Talon's gonna kill him.
American Dragon.
Oh, he got one. What the fuck?
American Dragon.
Neeko's ult is called Pop Blossom. It's a mobile Nunu ult, I don't really know what else to say about it. This ability is your main source of damage come late game. Be aware though that even though you can continue moving while using the ult, you're extremely prone to damage and crowd control. The best way to reliably land it is to charge it up and flash just before Neeko jumps into the air. The ability doesn't slow enemies like Nunu's does, but it does grant you a small shield and roots all enemies hit by it. This leads us to our White Knight tip number 3. Make sure she never leaves. As Neeko, you're squishy as fuck, so when you use your ult, either you'll trap the whole enemy team or just kill yourself. This works in real life too! If a girl still for some reason doesn't want to be with you, even though you've shown her how nice a guy you are, just threaten to kill yourself. Nothing makes someone like you more than guilt.
I've condemned and
Why is Kayn just like not attacking? Oh, you want to attack the minion! Oh my god, he's insane!
the mechanics! I fucking autoed the minion. I'm gonna kill myself.
Kayn said, good job, Kayn. And with that, you have everything you need to know to be a level 100 White Knight, just like me. Now I know it might seem intimidating, but if you follow these guidelines perfectly, nothing will stop you from becoming the ultimate Coochie Crusader. The problem now is that I have to figure out how to end this video. So... bye?